And we're live. Hi, Scott. How are you?
Hi, Kelly. Hi,
Good
everybody.
so good to see you. It's been a while since you and I have read together.
Yes, it has been.
It's always fun having Scott on. And oh, look at all these beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate it. Daniel, Morella. It's funny now that everybody's names have changed in the uh in YouTube, isn't it? It's funny.
Yeah, yeah, that's happened to it happened to me and then it went back.
Yeah, mine did that too. And then it went back.
And then
So
it went back again to this.
yes. So just to let everybody know, yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but your names have changed in the live chat. So sometimes if your username isn't similar to your handle, I guess they call it, isn't similar to your name that you normally go by, you can go into your YouTube channel and change it so that people will recognize you. So
Right.
I can't walk you through it, but anyway, it's great to see everybody.
It's
And
different from iPhone. If you have an iPhone, it's a different way than it is if you are just on a PC or a laptop. But there is a way to change your handle name if you guys, you know, want to discuss that with each other in the chat. I know
yeah,
Jackie knows how to do it. So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And I saw somebody ask if I can make someone a mod. I I left my phone downstairs, so I don't want to make you guys wait. So you can only do it from your phone, or I mean, I could log into a different, into YouTube separately. But for right now, we'll just have to make do. And if we see any trolls, we'll ignore them. Right. So I really appreciate you coming out here. Let's see who we have here today. We have Gary for Grace, Marie, Della Mala. Thank you for coming, Jackie. Yes, Jackie is the mod of all times, right? She's great. Craig, and I'm just going to keep on going down here real quick. I just want to say hello to everybody for a quick second. CJ, Daniel, and Sharon Manalo, I think I pronounce your name wrong every time. Joyful Journey, Liz Reeves. Here we go. Nivra, Karen. So many beautiful faces here. Thank you. So I think all of you know this young man, Scott. I'm flattering you, Scott. You're not quite my age. You're a seasoned young man. How about that?
Not quite your age.
What's that?
I'm not quite your age. I think I'm probably older than you.
No, I don't think so. I'm
No,
61.
no way.
I am.
I would have
Yes,
never
sir.
guessed that.
I am. Well,
Yeah,
and you look young. I think you start with a 5, right? Or close to it. Yes.
52.
52. See, you look younger than 52 to me. Doesn't he look young, guys? I guess when you're on YouTube, you just reverse age, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, can you I want you to just give us a few, words about your journey and how you started your channel. And some people may already know, but some people may not. So yeah, let us know a little bit about yourself, Craig. I said Craig, Scott. Craig.
Yeah, Craig's over there.
Yes.
Yeah, people get our names mixed up. So that's funny a lot. So
few men in this world. Yes.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. So hey everybody, I'm Scott, and I started tarot probably right after COVID, or kind of still in the middle of COVID, like in 2021, and just found my love for it, and then found Tarot Tube, and everyone here and who's on other channels in the community, and just fell in love with it, and that's how I decided to do my channel, was urging me from the community.
Mhm.
People and other content creators were wanting me to start. So I did not want to start a channel because I was petrified. So
Same here.
yeah, and I just did it one day and just hit live and went for it, and it wasn't great, but it was okay. Um, but the first live I did with someone else was Gerald from Tarot Stash, and he introduced me to everybody. And when we were done, I was watching the playback, and I literally grabbed my blanket and threw it over top of my head and started cringing just as much as I could, because I felt I was that self conscious at that time. So I was like, "There's no way I can keep doing this." But then I was like, "I'm just gonna try." And now it's like I don't even look at my replays because I don't, it's not that I don't care about my persona. It's just that I'm comfortable enough, not to worry
Yeah.
about it, I guess.
Right. Right.
And so,
Well,
yeah.
you do a good job. Doesn't he
Well,
do a good job, everybody?
thank you. And
Yeah.
Kelly is just a couple of subscribers away from 1,000, so we need to get her there.
Thank
So if
you.
you're
I know.
coming
I
from my
tease.
channel, yeah, please subscribe. Go ahead. Sorry.
I joke that I am the. I mean, I've had my channel at maybe almost as long as you, but I'm the slowest YouTube grower, kind of partly by design because I have a day job and I own another business, and it's just a lot. But I love it, and this community is so beautiful. So I
Yeah,
just really enjoy being with everyone, and I feel like, especially during these crazy times that we live in, we all have to keep ourselves sane and grounded, and you know, so it's good. And conversely, Scott is approaching his 5,000 mark.
right. 5,000.
Wow. Very nice. So if you aren't a subscriber, please join. Uh, please subscribe to Scott's channel. That's great.
And we're gonna have a little live party when I do hit 5,000.
Good.
So yeah,
I should
I,
do that too.
hit
I'm gonna do some giveaways and things.
yeah, you should.
Mhm. That'll be fun.
I would be a
Well,
guest in there for you, definitely.
okay. That sounds great. I would love it. Yeah, I need to get that going. Of course, we have the holiday coming up. I may flip over uh in the meantime to my 1,000, but we can do it anytime, right? Doesn't
Right.
really matter. So, hello. I see a few more people popping in. Thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate it very much. Venus and Jessica Lynn and others. Thank you for being here today. And so today we're going to do some readings for you. And yeah, everybody knows Scott has like the largest tarot card collection of all time. How many decks do you
Not
have?
quite. Not quite. I'm gonna keep mum on that, but because I'm not even sure myself, but I know Nancy at a Crohn's Intuition. I know she has more than I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you probably got boxes full.
I do have boxes.
I remember somebody sent you like a whole this is a while back. Somebody sent you like all of their extra. Didn't somebody send you like a big box full of
Yeah,
extra
Miss
cards?
Moonlight just wanted to get. She didn't want some of hers anymore, so she just sent me a big box, and I
Crazy.
had no idea how many were going to be in there. But yeah, she's amazing.
Okay. Well, Craig, you're putting up your Christmas lights. All right. I can't believe how many people in my neighborhood. I live in Denver, Colorado, if you don't know me. Um, I cannot believe the number of Christmas lights that are already up. It's crazy. Like, and they've been up since practically Halloween. So, you know,
Yeah,
anyway. Well, we're going to go ahead and I've started some questions from a few folks. So I'm going to go ahead and keep starring as I see them come in. And Scott and I will try to do our best to answer your questions. We'll try to avoid some sticky subjects like you avoid. What do you avoid, Scott? Medical and political?
third party.
third party
medical and legal, yeah,
and
political.
legal. Okay. All right. I do a little bit of medical, so if you, I mean, you can ask. I'm not gonna. I don't like to make predictions because I think that our outcomes can always change. But you can ask, and I'll just be honest about whether I feel like I want to answer. I can
Same,
answer.
yeah, same here, if that's okay. Um, those things that I said I don't read on, if somebody, puts a question in, I'll say, okay, let's look at the overall energy,
Yes.
look at your higher self and see what your higher self, because usually your higher self has the answers to the questions that you have,
Exactly.
no matter what they are usually.
Mhm.
Anyway, unless it's political. I don't know if you would have those answers.
Oh, that's true. And I find that, when I do private readings, I find that half the time, people, they may not even know it, but they already tend to know the answers, or they're just looking for validation of something that they have a hunch about often, you know.
Right.
So, but it is very hard, I have, just like Scott, I have difficulty reading on myself or people who are close to me because I have skin in the game. So it's just the way it is, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that
So let's
makes
go ahead and
sense.
start, and we'll put some questions up, and we're going to start with you, Marie. Looks like you have a question. I've seen this question before, so you might get the same answer. Just morning. This morning. Yeah. Hi, Ellen. Good to see you. Ellen in New York.
Ellen,
And whoever's ready first, go ahead.
all right. Marie, I'm feeling a lot of emotion when I look at your questions, and high, some energy that's kind of high and heavy. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. We all go through times like that, but maybe it's because of Philip, because I've got the Eight of Swords, and this is feeling trapped. And I'm thinking that, for me, an X is an X for a reason. Okay, so um, let me look at your other cards or show your other cards. You got the Five of Swords. This is also an indication that it's a no. This is a no card. So might be some tough love. So he has moved
Mhm.
away to another place. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you got the Six of Wands, but I think this is victory when you are working on yourself, self care and self love. And if you can do that, then you will have victory. And make sure you have gratitude for the things that you do have. You got the Empress, so this is creativity and also self care and self love. So this goes right with the Six of Wands. You have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others, and then she takes care of others. He may change his mind in the future. Of course, he may. But right now, with these two sword cards, and swords being, thoughts, I'm not sure that you're ready for it to come back. Um,
Mhm.
and again, just saying that out of love. I do have some love cards. I'll pull one for you. Oh, okay. So it says you guys may be better as friends than anything else. So it's kind of a heavy
Mhm.
card there.
Yeah. Um, okay. Are you finished? Yeah, I pulled a couple cards. I pulled two tarot cards and an oracle card from the Archangel Michael deck. What's interesting is we get the card of the Four of Swords, which is a card of like healing, feeling under the weather. Poor, this is a card of retreating and sort of meditating and trying to really kind of reground yourself. And we got the four of, it's interesting, you've got two fours here, the Four of Wands as well. This card is all about, it is about home often, but it's about stability. It's a reaching milestones. And then so this could be what Scott was saying, sometimes we need to move forward. But it could mean that perhaps he will change his mind and come back at some point. My intuitive sense says I feel like the two of you will be in touch for a while, off and on and off and on, but better off, honestly, better off cutting ties is the way that I feel, because I feel like it's a little bit toxic. And along with that card that we got here, the Four of Swords, which is about rest and recovery, you get the angel of healing is with you, or the angels of healing are with you. So they're trying to heal your heart and really help you to sort of see your value and your worth in this relationship, and to kind of understand the bigger purpose of why this has happened. Okay. Thank you. All right. Yes.
I have one more, if you don't care. I wanted to share with Maria. Maria, I got a wish upon a star will soon come true. So you can manifest things into your life. Just make sure that Philip is the one that you want back in your life. So you said he doesn't like you anymore, and he's made that clear. Why would you want to be with someone like that? Your pain can heal by doing self-love and self-care, and then getting ready for someone else by taking care of you. So I hope that helps.
Yes, I agree. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Marie. Moving on to Gary for Grace. Please, who is around? Spirit guide, master, angels, ask them to communicate with me. And names. Oh gosh. I don't usually get names for spirits, to be fair, but I will do my best. So, and let's see what we get. I do, like, intuitively, I do get a strong, like a male guide, somebody who feels very, they just feel very powerful, but they also feel very kind of direct. In other words, like, they don't kind of mess around with their intentions. It's not soft, that soft feminine energy you think of. They're actually kind of very sort of direct and guiding. So I want to say with this guy that I'm feeling for you, Gary, is that you're kind of getting messages all the time. And they're probably more in your face than you know, right? So really kind of sit back in your energy and try to allow those messages to come into you. I almost feel an impatience, like, I keep dropping dimes in front of him, but he's not paying attention. So that sort of thing. So really kind of trust and allow, and then you will begin to see and hear those messages. Thank you.
All right. Gary, what I did is I pulled The Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. This is an excellent one to get for masters and spirit guides. And so I pulled a couple for you. The first one I pulled is Horus.
Ooh.
And so this might be the male energy that Kelly was talking about, possibly. And it says Cosmic Gateway. So he's in charge of the gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Okay, so I pulled three for you.
Isn't he an Egyptian god, Horus?
I believe he is, yes. Thank you. I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
Then you got the Archangel Hope. And she's one of the Archaea, which is a female archangel. And it says love and acceptance. Yeah, she's over hope, healing, love, acceptance. It says, love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So she's there for you to go to when you need love and acceptance. And then I got Saint Kumara or Kumara. It says light activation. And it says, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So I think you're on the right track. But
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's not Saint, it's Senate. Senate.
Sanat or something. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's in this
That's
deck,
cool.
and I'm not sure. I could get the book out, but I'll let you read up on him. Keepers of
Sanat
the Light is
Kumara.
great. Kumara, right? And Gary
Okay.
also, the Divine Masters. I have it somewhere. By Kyle Gray is another great one that you can get to pull a master or a spirit guide for you and get their name and focus on
Mhm.
them. Throughout the day, week, whatever is convenient for you and makes sense to you. So I hope
Mhm.
that helped.
That's interesting. Thank you. Yeah, I don't get. Somebody was in the chat. They were talking about this. I just don't think. I think they resonate with one another and with us by vibration, right? Which is why. Well, I don't get names. Maybe some do, but it's more about their vibratory tone or their color or things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Della Mala. I love that. Excuse me. May I know what messages you have for me for the next 3 months in my life? Love and money. All right. Let's see what they want you to know. I'm dropping cards. That tells me they're jumpy. They want to talk.
We want to talk. Yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
It's okay if I go first, Kelly.
Yes, please.
So Daniela, the first card I got for you is the 10 of Pentacles. And you're not going to believe this, but all three of my tarot cards are pentacles. That's that's money coming in. This is having enough, having abundance. Okay, so I pulled this for like your first month. So I think for the next month, sometime within that month, you're going to get either a gift or you're going to have a change in your money that's going to be better for you. Okay. Then I got the Eight of Pentacles, which is your rewards or your hard work and dedication will pay off with rewards and recognition. So this is rewards coming to you in your second month. So then I got the Five of Pentacles, and where I didn't get anything about love, I did get that you might be a little bit lonely. This is just to say, look at this, the pentacles that are above you, look at the light at the end of the tunnel, and know that, you know, there's somebody out there, I think, for you. You just got to maybe be a little bit patient. And this is also for money, it could be a little bit of time before a lot comes in, even though you do have quite there's a substantial increase, I think, in the first month. I also got practice curiosity for you,
Oh, nice.
box here. So practice curiosity, whatever that means to you. It might mean, looking and trying to, when you're trying to find someone, look at your friends and see who of those friends would make a good companion. Okay.
Mm.
And then I've got your love card says a leap of faith, risk and excitement. It's unpredictable, and embracing the unknown. Right. So you got the
Mm.
dice. So it's a
Very
little bit
good.
of mystery. Yeah.
Sounds good. So you got the money and the love covered. I did not get any pentacles here, but I'm gonna just tell you, I got both the death card and changes coming for
Oh,
you
wow.
here. So we can put that into any context that we want. Are you looking for a new job, or are you in the market for a relationship, or what kind of changes are coming towards you? But it looks like some big changes. New beginnings with the Ace of Swords. New beginnings and the Death card together. I mean, that, just like Scott said, be open to whatever may come to you. So if it's a relationship, this person may not look the way that you expect them to look, or, maybe like your typical person, but you really have to be open to it. And then you get the card of celebration, the Three of Cups. And again, if I'm going to put this back into a relationship context too, if we're looking, if we're looking but we're sitting at home watching TV, that's probably not a great place to be to find a new love in your life. But three of cups talks about getting together with friends, getting out there, doing things, right? So get yourself out there to put yourself in the path of new monetary opportunities, new love, new whatever it may be, because it looks like you're going to have some big old changes coming in for you. Delamala. I don't know what your real name is, so I'll just go with your handle. Yeah, nice. Okay, I hope that works for you. Oh, wait a minute. I've already done Marie. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, those are great cards, Delamala. Craig, had a strange dream last night. A really slight nightmare. Okay. Was this a warning? I did pray and ask for protection from God, St. Michael, and healing from St. Raphael. I told Clara. Okay. Ooh, dreams. Let's see what we get. I'm just going to say really quickly, and if you're ready, you can go, but I want to just say this really quickly. Sorry, dog barking. That just intuitively, I feel like this isn't a warning. I feel like this is just kind of like some stress in your life that's bubbling up. And this is just what I feel like it was. You may have gone to bed with something on your mind, or something's been on your mind lately, and it percolated to the top in your dreams. But go ahead with your cards, Scott.
I love that you said that, because that's the perfect way to describe this first card: is stress bubbling up.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what I would probably not have the words for it. Kelly did. And
there we go.
Is the 10 of Wands, Craig, and it's an being overwhelmed card. And so you can see that she's got a maze back here, and she's in the clouds. So it's kind of like having your head in the clouds, because you're overwhelmed with this maze and doing, what you think you should be doing. You're not sure which way to go, and it's just too much. So you may need to put something down, do self-care like I talk about, and you can always delegate the wands to other people if there are responsibilities that you just can't take care of because you're overwhelmed right now. I did get the Sun for you. So this to me is, joy, victory, success, vitality. So, and being grateful for those things in your life. Okay. That's some strange. I'm stressed about the orange. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We know what you mean.
A lot of us are. And then you got the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords to me goes too fast. So this would be an indication for you to slow down. And if you slow down, I think that you will maybe do things that will help you to not have the nightmares, like maybe do a sleep meditation. Okay, do one on YouTube. Try that and try to focus and meditate before you go to bed. I don't think it's a warning. I think it's like Kelly said, just a lot of stress.
What ifs?
Yeah, I've got healing in the now. So being in the present moment and not like Kelly was saying, not saying what if, this were to happen. Instead, be in the present moment and have your thoughts, you know, kind of condensed to the present moment and to the now, so that you're not, um, being all over the place with the monkey mind kind of thing.
Mhm.
That's what I got, Kelly.
Yeah. He said, "Yeah, and had a few people I know disappear by ice." Oh, dear. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's, my sister lives in Raleigh, which is the latest city that they've just landed in, and she said that they're apparently all their Mexican restaurants have closed because they're
gosh.
fearful of them being disappeared too. Okay, you got the Knight of Swords and I got the Knight of Swords, right? And you said this is thinking like too many like thoughts, right?
Right.
Thoughts. And I want to say like I'm getting like almost racing thoughts. So try to calm that mind, that monkey mind that Scott talked about, because otherwise it looks pretty good for you. I get the excuse me, the King of Wands was about being in control of your, kings are always in control of their destiny. This is powerful. This is passionate, right? This is passion, fire, energy. So follow that. And then we get the Six of Cups, which always speaks to the past. And it's a very sweet energy that speaks about, the joy of, our earlier days, our childhood, or, things that we loved at that time. And so the Six of Cups is a really nice energy. I feel like it's, I hate saying it this way, but it kind of is your own mind creating this chaos. And look what other card popped up. Didn't you say you prayed to Saint Michael? We've got the card that says, Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I'm actually working on this situation. I'm here and helping you. And he has that big old sword too, which in tarot, swords are thought. They're thinking, thinking, thinking. So I think what we're saying is that he's helping you to calm down. Okay. Thank you, Craig. Okay. And user, that's a long name. Look at that. User, I'm not going to say all those numbers and letters. Can I please get a message from my guides? Are you still here? Clara and Mom said the same thing. Okay. Smart women, right, Morella? Okay. Message from you. You can go if you're ready, Scott.
UD, the first card that I got for you is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is making sure that the people around you have your best interest at heart. So just making sure there's no deceit or someone in your circle that doesn't have the same spiritual mindset that you have. Just want to be weary of them, have some boundaries, and speak your truth out of love if it's like somebody at work that you can't get rid of. Then you got the King of Swords. So this is making a decision and using your intellect and your intuition both to make that decision. He makes great decisions because he thinks about them and thinks them through before he acts. Okay. And then you also got the Eight of Swords, and this is the trapped card. Just know that those swords, they are thoughts, but they're also illusions. So fear is false evidence appearing real, and this is what it is. It's just fear, because if she looks ahead, she's going to see that she's not covered in swords. Instead,
sorry.
Right. So, yeah, I think your guides are just letting you know that you can change that into something positive. And the way you do it is just by asking Archangel Metatron to change your vibes from negative to positive. And he will do that for you and help you. I also got compassion. So having compassion for yourself and for others is going to help you. And then I got patience. So be patient with yourself as well, with yourself and others.
Very nice.
All right, Kelly, that's what I got.
Well, you got the King of Swords and I got the King of Wands again for my last reading again. So this is the message from the guides. This is about he's determined. This is often the entrepreneur. So if you're really kind of thinking of doing something, starting a side gig or something like that. And I want to say I got this card that's unique to this deck. This is called the Wandering Star Tarot. Do you have this one?
I do.
Of course you do. I'm trying to stump the stars here. I got the Creator, which is an unusual card to most decks. It's not in most of them. So is this a creative endeavor? UD2VR. Okay. So is this a creative endeavor that you're really wishing to go after? And look, so we got a little nudity here. I'm going to cover up upper parts. We got the World card. So it says that you two will be having an ending and a beginning, maybe a new start and a beautiful new creative or just a passion project, something like that. Very nice. Okay. What is this? Yes, Kelly will be. Thank you. I think that Cat Mama has a little fundraiser. She's starting an annual animal sanctuary in Mount Shasta. Thank you. All right, Bernadette. Any messages for you? Speaking of creative, she's an artist, has a podcast and a YouTube
Oh,
channel.
wow. Well, nice to meet you, Bernadette.
All right. Oh, the cards do not want to shuffle for you, Bernadette. They have, again, when that happens to me, I feel like they have things to say. Yes, Kim Princess, a heart and soul connected is Allie, right? She's pretty ubiquitous on YouTube. She's great. In fact, I will be on with Allie later this evening at 6 p.m. Mountain Time.
Oh, wait.
Yes, we do an angel readings every once in a while. We're kind of picking it back up from a while ago. So go ahead if you're ready.
Awesome. All right. So, Bernadette, the first card I got for you is the Knight of Pentacles. And this is the knight that's going very slow. So slow and methodical, is slow and steady wins the race. This is the knight that always wins because he is taking his time and plotting out, what he wants to do. So, planning what you want and just making sure that you are not rushing yourself. And oh wow, then you got the Knight of Wands right behind it. So this knight is very creative and passionate and has a little bit of recklessness as well. So this is just the night to kind of watch where you're walking, driving. Doesn't mean that something bad's going to happen. Just be a little bit cautionary because he is a little reckless. And so then you've got the sun coming in. So this is beautiful. This is joy and vitality and hope, and then gratitude. So being thankful for what you have will bring more good things to you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the shadow diver who might have some shadow work here, Bernadette. It says, you're a master at being able to walk through your dark side and others in order to create emotional and spiritual healing. Yes, so don't be afraid of your dark side and of diving into that.
You should do some shadow work, right? And I was just looking. Did you post a question, Nivra? Because I didn't see it. I thought I saw that you and Andrea. I don't know that I saw yours either. So repost them. We'll see how long we can go. We'll have to speed up, Scott. Speed readings. Okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I just looked back through them and I didn't see it. All right, so Bernadette, you get this Six of Cups, okay? And again, this refers to the past. I know that you have, we all have a history, but this is usually loving energy. Like look to those from the past in your life who were supportive and loving and compassionate. And look at this Page of Swords. This is new starts in an area of in a way of thinking, in and like maybe new education, taking a class, reading a book, something along those lines. And we also get the Hierophant. So they're saying to you, you need to look for some messages, from the past as well as from your higher self and your, your higher order, right? That there may be some your mentors, your guides, your teachers. There may be some answers for you there. So really tap in. Okay, tap in. Thank you. You did a video on holiday grief that was shadow healing for you. Yeah, there you go, Scott. Okay. I'm sorry, Nivra. I'll try. I'll try to find it.
Or just put it in there.
Yeah. Okay. Joyful journey. Any messages about my career? Okay. I'll let you go. Oh, I got your question. Go, Scott. Line.
All right, Jen. So the first card I got for you is the Seven of Wands. This is the boundaries card. And also this is I can handle anything that comes my way.
Sorry.
Okay.
Didn't mean to do that.
Oh, that's okay. So your career, I think, will take off in time, but you need to have the boundaries as to what that is and making sure that you're focusing on what you really want. I'm sorry, I got a cat.
My cat's been crawling around over here on the side too. I was hoping you wouldn't walk across.
I just did. And then you got the Two of Wands. This is planning. So plan about your career, plan about what you want to accomplish, manifest as well. And then you got the Sun. Everybody's getting the Sun, which is beautiful. This is vitality and success. So I think that you will be very successful in anything that you try, any endeavor that you go towards, Jen. I feel like you're going to be successful in it. So the sky's the limit for you. That's what I got.
Okay. Yes. Kitty wants to pick a card. Is that right? Oh,
yeah.
Some powerful cards. I'm getting joyful. All right. So answers about your question is about your career. What you do and what you should be doing, I'm not picking up on, but hold on a quick sec. But I do think it's going to be, look at this. They're saying dive deep. And maybe this is in an area of, working with your intuition, right? High Priestess speaks of intuition. It also speaks of things that may be hidden and a little bit deep right now. So maybe this is something that's not known for you at this time. Excuse me. But you get the Chariot next. So you've got two major arcana, joyful journey, two major arcana. So the Chariot speaks about things moving forward and pretty quickly. It's kind of like you feel like, I would say that this card feels like I've been sitting at the starting gate waiting for the gun to go off, right? And then when it does, boom, we're off to the races. And look at this. Look at the third card that you get. And it's interesting because this one has some little keywords, and I'm going to put it real close. It says career, beginnings, and travel. Okay. Ace of Wands. Wands do talk about following your passions. And so very, very interesting. It looks like it's coming. You're just going to have to sort of tap into your inner wisdom with this High Priestess card and then get ready when it's time. I also want to say, and I don't know if this is something you're looking for, Joyful Journey, that sometimes when that Chariot comes up, it speaks about moving. So maybe you may need to move for this job, or it might be a job where you're, you're traveling a bit. So, pay attention. Let us know what comes your way. Okay. Thank you. I love looking at this chat. There,
What's that?
the chat just keeps me distracted constantly. Lots of good conversations going on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joyful Journey. Venus, message from my guides, please.
So Venus, I got the Six of Wands card for you, which is the victory card. So I feel like you're going to go towards victory, and you are on the right path, is what it's telling me with the other cards as well. So I think you're doing great. You may want to manifest even more. I'll do the little thing that Kelly did here. Maybe want to manifest with the Three of Wands. This is your manifestations coming true. So this is a great time for you to release things that are holding you back and to bring in new things that you want to create. Okay. And then you got the Temperance card, and the Temperance card is about peace and harmony, and also patience and a balance, an internal balance. So just making sure that you're being thankful for that peace and harmony in your life, and just making sure that you have it with everything that you do. And I'll pull one oracle card for you. It said, expect a miracle. Expect a miracle. So you've got good things coming in for you. All right. So that's what I got for you, Venus.
Okay, Venus. Well, I pulled 3 cards as well, and I start with the Seven of Wands. Excuse me. This is a card where you feel like you've been, kind of, I don't know why I want to say it this way, but under indictment. People have been after you. You've made it this far, and I'm sorry, there's a dog outside my window barking. You've made it this far, and you've taken the hill, so to speak, but it hasn't been easy to get to this point, right? And then they're showing us that you may need to really kind of see things from a different perspective with this covering my face, with this Hanged Man card. It seems as if maybe it has been a struggle, but it's time to see things from a different perspective. It's time to see things a different way, because you may be illuminated by kind of looking at things from a different way. And then we get the King of Pentacles, which is beautiful. So I was, even before when I saw your message, before I pulled the cards, I felt like this was a career message for you. I feel like something's coming forward for you. Like your money situation is going to change. When we see the King of Pentacles, he's in control of his finances and his resources. And he's, he has the ability to be generous and kind to himself and to others. And I'm also getting one other message for you, just intuitively, is about something about believing in yourself, really kind of self-love, just believe that you're good enough, that you have what it takes. That's the energy that I'm picking up. So very, very good. Okay. Thank you, Venus. And Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Are you still here? Craig, is it cold there? Sorry, I'm reading his message. Craig lives about 6-7 hours south of me in New Mexico.
Right.
I'm in Denver. We're supposed to get our first rain/snow tonight. So it's been in like the 70s and 80s up until this point. Okay.
Daniel, nice to meet you. I've got some interesting cards. I've got the Three of Swords, and this might be a little bit of sorrow. It could be a little, oh, she got it too. Kelly got it too.
Daniel.
Yeah, and a little bit of confusion as to your job. So then I got the Devil card, but this is actually the Shadow card in this deck. So this is telling you to do some shadow work. Things might not be worth holding on to because this is the letting go card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sorry for the tough love. I did get the High Priestess for you, and she is intuitive, like Kelly said. She's also very observant. So just observe the way that things are going at your job, and just try to know when is a good time to maybe look for something else. So sorry I
Mm-hmm.
don't have anything better for you, but observing is going to be a key for you.
Yeah.
And then
But I
just
feel like if there is a pause in this work, I don't think it's anything to do with your work quality, so to speak. It really just has to do with
Mhm.
the environment, the economy, some things like this. But so like I have to show you, I mean, I got the Three of Swords too. So you might be disappointed that this goes away, but I really don't want you to internalize this. I want you to just sort of take the opportunity to, well, just to, if you feel like you need to retool or just take a little time off, because I know that Daniel is retired. Um, but
Oh,
it might just give you an opportunity to sort of look around and, take a trip or do something like that. Um, Next, we get the Two of Wands, which speaks about looking around and doing the work. Two of Wands is about planning, right? Go really kind of do some planning work if you want to continue doing this type of work, or if you want to do something else or plan a trip, like I said. And they're just validating here that we're getting, I'm sorry, I'm all backwards here. We're getting the work card. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. It talks about your work, right? Plan on what you want to do. And then I pulled two more because I like to see the progression. I know that's not the end of the story. You get two knights. You get both the Knight of Pentacles, which does talk about um, planning and really strategizing for something to be more steady and permanent. It's coming forward. Nights are always about things coming forward to you, but it might be a little slower than you expect. So plan for the time. And the Knight of Swords, which this feels like you're going to be in this planning mode, and then uh, all of a sudden it takes action, and here it is. So before you know it, it'll be, you know, you might be busier than you expect to be. Okay. All right. Thank you, Daniel. It's not often we get the same cards, so it's something to pay attention to. But don't, like I said, when we lose a job, especially in a market like this, don't internalize it. Don't say, "What did I do?" Um, they don't like me, any that sort of thing. Take it as an opportunity. Okay. General reading for Dora Romero. Oh my gosh. I'm going to close my window. You go ahead and.
okay. Hi, Dora. Nice to meet you. The first card that I got for you is the Three of Pentacles, and this may be just people coming in to help you. So this could be at your work, this could be, at home, but like embrace these people coming in because they're there to help you. All right. So that's the first one. Then I got the Temperance card. So this is peace and harmony and balance. So having internal balance, having your emotions balanced is going to be helpful to you. And then look what I got, the Knight of Wands. And
That's
the Knight
nice.
of Wands, yeah, a lot of knights. And the Knight of Wands is passionate and creative and lets you kind of get your wild part out a little bit. As long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not? Do something that you love to do that brings out your curiosity. Okay. And that's what I got for you with my three cards.
Okay. Did you say you got the Knight of Wands?
I did.
I got it as well.
Wow.
There we go. But I want to read it in a different order because what I got first was the Six of Swords for Dora. Excuse me. Six of Swords always speaks about leaving troubled water for calm, right? So maybe it's been mentally taxing for you, but it sounds like that situation is going to go away. And this came out right after it, which is the Knight of Swords, which we're seeing a lot of today too. And the Knight of Swords speaks about, excuse me, it's a little aggressive, a little conflict, a little, but it's something that's can be a little erratic and moving really quickly. Again, things kind of taking up residence in your head that don't need to be there. Excuse me, choking. I'll take a quick sip. And then we get that Knight of Wands. Okay. And this is where it feels like, again, it feels like things are moving forward again. But this is where we really kind of tap into our passion and our fire and move in a direction that serves us, that really kind of feeds our soul. So I hope that's helpful for you, Dora Romero. And you have a lovely night. Thank you. And let's see, how's your time? I want to be respectful of your time. We just have a few more minutes until 5. And I have probably about 1, 2, 3. We've got about 8 or 10 in the can here. So tell me what your schedule is.
Maybe one or two more. I'm getting a headache, so that's what I
Okay.
probably need to do a little self care.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I call that a third eye headache.
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead. Sorry to hear you're not feeling great.
Juanita, your first card that I got for you is the Star card, and the Star card is healing and hope. All right. So if there's anything that you need to heal, this is a great time for you to do that. And just have hope that your goals and your dreams are going to withstand the test of time. They matter. You are having them for a reason. Okay, so have hope that they're going to work out. I did get the Seven of Swords for you as well. And this does mean that there might be a little bit of deceit going on. Um, you know, um, Talking behind people's backs, something like that. Not you, but this is just making sure that everybody in your tribe is of a high vibration and not doing things that are deceitful. And then you got the moon cards. So you may have some shadow work to do as well, but there's nothing wrong with that. I love the moon card because you get to experiment with things that are holding you back and change those into positive things. And so this is a very light. You can see the light is shining
Wonderful.
all around the moon, which is really
Mm-hmm.
interesting. So
Right.
there is light there for you, and joy and happiness to be found out of doing the shadow works. Shadow work. Yep, that's what I got.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And let's see. You people talking about food in the chat are making me hungry. So
That must be Craig. Craig's always talking about food.
spaghetti, salad, bread, all the things.
Uh,
Okay. Juanita, I'm getting here that you have some decisions to make. You're feeling a little bit off balance with the Two of Pentacles. Okay. And this is always a card of maybe juggling your finances or juggling, your health or some other area like this. But it's felt a little wobbly of late. But we get the Hermit next. So they're asking you to maybe kind of quiet your mind, to go within. This might actually also just be, let me go, kind of retreat from the rat race and be alone a little for a little bit of time here to help me kind of get some clarity on what it is I want. But the beautiful outcome card, the third card, is the Nine of Pentacles. So if we're talking about money here, this is a card of abundance. This is a card of really living in, luxury, whatever that may mean for you. It could be abundant in love and in, friendship and all those kinds of things. But it's asking you to kind of recognize that you have all that you need, and more is coming. So very, very nice. Okay. All right, Craig, we're going to do one more and and let you go take care of your headache if you don't mind. And I'm going to go skip down to, excuse me, Nivra, who I accidentally skipped earlier. And unfortunately, I have a few other folks who will have to catch us on another day. I'm so sorry. Nivra. I've had 2 people ask me if I do nutrition consultations recently tied to my ND. I haven't done anything in a long time. Is this a hint to shift gears from spirit? Ooh, good question. What is your ND? Your
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Is that like a holistic doctor? Naturopathic doctor? Hi, ethereal moonlight. Anyway, you go ahead.
Doctor of naturopathy?
Yeah.
I said that wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Scott. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Ethereal, we are not taking any more questions tonight, unfortunately, but thank you.
Hey there. Okay. Hi, Nivra. You got the Two of Swords. So this is basically you thinking about making a decision. So just go with your gut, go with your intuition. If you think that this is something that is, going to be beneficial for you and for others, which there's probably a reason why it came back and is, in your mind right now, I think you should do it. So this becomes the peace card once you just make a decision. And then you got the Lovers. So I don't think this is romantic because of your question. I think that it is you, taking care of yourself and doing, self-care and self-love. You can do this by doing what comes to you naturally and bringing out those creative sparks. And then you got the Five of Cups. So try to look at things positively and not negatively. And this is looking at the cup half full instead of half empty, because good things are going to be coming in for you. And I think that this is a good path for you to take, Nivra. That's what I got.
Oh, very nice. Excuse me. Well, I'm gonna say that my reading is asking another question that I know you've asked before, and it is, so Scott got the Lover's card, and mine also is kind of feeling like it's answering that question. I know, Nivra, you've asked questions about your husband being able to move to this country and get his visa and so forth. And that's what it's answering. But I want to say with this answer, I'm hearing a yes. I'm hearing it if you want, but it feels a little delayed to me. Like it's something that you really need to think about as far as this. But so here is what we're getting. Like I said, it feels like it's asking, I keep going the wrong way. It's asking the question about, it's answering the question about the struggle you've been through with your husband. So the Seven of Wands really just talks about kind of like the endeavor that you've been dealing with, trying to help your husband to get his legal status to move here has been a struggle. And, but it's not, you've made some progress, but it's, you're kind of still in progress. And it's just validating. We have the Ten of Pentacles, which, look at this card. It's a husband and wife sitting there. And so it's just saying, we know it's been a struggle for you. But the Three of Wands says she's looking out for her, her, this is the ship come in card, right? But you've laid the groundwork, and now you're waiting. Now you're waiting. Really kind of all you can do is wait. You've had the strength. Okay. And I did pull one other card for you. And so this speaks to the delay that I was talking about in terms of the nutrition counseling, because I do like this for you, but I kind of feel like one thing first, we need to get the husband thing settled, and then this. My card says no, it is not time yet. Divine timing, right? How interesting. So it feels as though you could do it. You could do anything you want to, but it's saying you might want to really kind of place all your focus on, the situation at hand, getting your family together in one place, and then start to focus on the other, on the nutrition work, because it does feel good to me. Okay. Well, thank you. Oh, you got chills. Yeah. It is a little too late to ask a question, guys. We are going to have to say goodnight. I just want to ask Scott how many people here already know you and they've come in through your channel. Do you do personal readings as well, Scott, or do you just do your live chat?
I do personal readings as well. And Jackie, Jackie can't do it because she's not a moderator. But
Sorry, I can
I don't know what my email is. I don't even know my own email. I think it's
look on Scott's channel.
Scorpio Sun Tarot 4 at Gmail, but I'm not positive. But you can go on my channel, and my email's on my channel, and just email me, and I'll let you know the donations and everything that go for that.
Okay, and Scott has a fabulous channel and answers. You're on all the time. Scott is famous for the midnight marathon readings. So if you're ever up in the middle of the night, there's a pretty good chance you might, especially on a Saturday night. I've seen you up there doing, burning the midnight oil. So that's great. And I too also do readings. I do healings and mediumship. So thank you so much for coming on, Scott, and thank
Thanks
all
for
you.
having me.
And I hope your head feels better. Scott's getting a little headache. Too many readings in a day will do that to you. But everyone have a wonderful night. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.